Today we are going to learn about the features of the bryophytes. We know in Bentham and Hooker classification the position of the bryophytes. See, this is the Bentham and Hooker's classification. Kingdom plant kingdom. This is the kingdom. It is divided into two subkingdoms. Plant kingdom is divided into two subkingdoms according to Bentham and Hooker. So, what are these subkingdoms? One is cryptogamy, non-flowering plants. These are non-flowering plants. And phanerogams are flowering plants. Cryptogams, non-flowering plants. Phanerogams, flowering plants. So, under subkingdom cryptogamy, these are the divisions. So, division Thallophyta, it includes algae and fungi. Division Bryophyta. So, about this we are going to learn. And after Bryophyta, division Pteridophyta. So, and the flowering plants, they come under subkingdom Phanerogamy. It has one division, that is a spermatophyta, seed-bearing plants. Seed-bearing plants. Under this, gymnospermae and angiospermae will come. So, according to Bentham and Hooker classification, under cryptogamy, we have this division Bryophyta. And we know Whittaker's classification also. Whittaker's 5-kingdom classification. Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. So, under Kingdom Plantae, we have these groups: algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. So, this is the position of bryophytes in the case of Bentham and Hooker classification as well as in Whittaker's classification. Okay. Now we are going to learn about the features of the bryophytes. Features of the bryophytes and the characteristics of the bryophytes. What are these? Are these chlorophyllous or not? Yes, these are chlorophyllous. These are chlorophyllous. Green in color. They can undergo photosynthesis. Green in color. All are chlorophyllous only. And very important, can you see the vascular tissues in bryophytes? No. That's why it comes under Atracheophyta. Tell me, what are the groups they come under Atracheophyta? Algae, fungi, and bryophytes. Algae, fungi, and bryophytes. So these are Atracheophytic. What is the meaning of Atracheophyte? Atracheophytic, otherwise no vasculature. What is the meaning of vasculature? Xylem and phloem. You can't see the xylem and phloem. No xylem and phloem. No xylem and phloem. Vascular tissues are absent here. And the sex organ, female sex organ, archegonium, for the first time we are seeing in the bryophytes. That's why these are first archegoniates. First archegoniates. What is archegonium? Archegonium is the female sex organ. Female sex organ is the archegonium. And what it has and what is the shape? What is the shape of the archegonium? Shape of the archegonium. Female sex organ, flask shape. And what are the parts of the archegonium? It has a multicellular stalk, bulbous venter, and a neck. We'll learn about the structure of this archegonia later in the sex organs. Okay, these are the first archegoniates. Then come to the embryo. Can you see the embryo in bryophytes? Have you seen embryo in the algae and fungi? No. In algae and fungi, there is no embryo. Why? Because the zygote is undergoing meiosis there. Zygotic meiosis you can observe in algae and fungi. So there is no embryo. First time in bryophytes, we are seeing the embryo. So these are embryophytic. Why? Zygote is undergoing mitosis. So first are primitive embryophytes. First are primitive embryophytes are bryophytes. Primitive or first embryophytes. Embryophytes. Why? Reason also very important. Zygote is undergoing zygote undergoes what? Mitosis. Because of that, embryo formation we can see in bryophytes. You can see embryo in pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms also. Because in all these cases, zygote is undergoing mitosis. But in algae and fungi, zygote undergoes meiosis. Okay? And another important point here, these are called as amphibians of the plant kingdom. Amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why? Amphibians of the plant kingdom are the bryophytes, are terrestrial amphibians. Why? We are calling these as amphibians of the plant kingdom because these are the first land plants you know. Are these true land plants? No. Why? Because here there is no vasculature. No vasculature. Xylem and phloem are absent. That's why these are not true land plants. Pteridophytes are the first true land plants. Bryophytes are the first land plants. Okay? Though they are the first land plants, they require water. They require water. For what purpose? They require water for the successful growth of the gametophyte. Successful growth of the gametophyte. What is the plant body in the bryophytes? Gametophyte. Successful growth of the gametophyte. And for fertilization. And for fertilization, water is required. So during fertilization, how water is helpful here? For the dehiscence of the dehiscence of the antheridium, male sex organ. Okay. So after dehiscence, what will come out from the antheridium? Antherozoids. Antherozoids. Those antherozoids should swim towards the archegonium, female sex organ, with the help of the water only. So for the dehiscence of the antheridium, the male sex organ, and for the swimming of these male gametes of the antherozoids towards the female sex organ, water is required. So for fertilization, water is required. That's why amphibians of the plant kingdom. One more point about this water requirement. These bryophytes, they don't have cuticle, so protection from the transpiration, from desiccation. That's why these are called as amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why? They require water for successful growth of the gametophyte and for fertilization. And I told you what is the dominant stage in the life cycle of gametophyte? In the life cycle of bryophyte, gametophyte. Dominant stage. Dominant stage in the life cycle. What is that? Gametophyte. How is this gametophyte? How is this gametophyte? What is the color of the gametophyte? Are they green in color? Are they independent? So about gametophyte, today Till gametophyte we are going to learn. So tell me, gametophyte is green. It is green in color. Green color means can it undergo photosynthesis? Can it perform photosynthesis? Yes. Photosynthesis. Photosynthetic. So photosynthetic. Are they autotrophic? Yes. Independent. Autotrophic. Independent. So gametophyte is green, photosynthetic and independent. Independent. And how is this? It is thalloid in some, like Markensia, Rixia, like that. Or foliose means leaf-like in the case of Porella. Or it has root-like rhizoids. See here, like is important. Those are not true roots. Root-like rhizoids. They may be unicellular or multicellular, these rhizoids. And stem-like colloid. Stem-like colloid. Like, it is not true stem. Why? Already I told you, because of the absence of lack of vasculature. And leaf-like. Phylloid. Leaf-like phylloids. So, those are green, photosynthetic and autotrophic. Means independent. The plant body, the gametophyte is a thalloid. Thallus, like it is not differentiated into root, stem or leaf. That plant body is called as thalloid. You can see that in Rixia and Markensia. And foliose, leaf-like structures on either side of the stem-like structure. In the case of Porella, foliose. And root-like rhizoids, which are unicellular or multicellular. Stem-like colloid, leaf-like phylloids. In the case of funaria, you can see. Okay, so gametophyte is like this. And what about the sex organs? Sex organs, where those are present? On the gametophyte only. Gametophyte always undergoes sexual reproduction because gametes are produced by the gametophyte. Sex organs are present on the gametophyte. What are these sex organs? In the Bryophytes, sex organs. Where are those? On the gametophyte only. What is the male sex organ and what is the female sex organ? And before that, are these sex organs multicellular or unicellular? Important, always multicellular. Always multicellular. Are they jacketed? Yes. They have a protective covering around the sex organ, jacketed. Are they stalked or not? Yes, they have a stalk. Okay, this stalk you can't see in pteridophytes or gymnosperms. Only in bryophytes you can see the stalk. Okay, now come to male sex organ. Male sex organ. What is the male sex organ here? Antheridium. Antheridium. Okay, female sex organ. Already I told you. Archegonium. Okay, so in the next video we are going to learn about the antheridium structure and archegonium structure, okay, and how the fertilization takes place. After that, how the sporophyte is formed. We can see that in the next video. Okay. Now, once recall the bryophytes. So, the bryophytes in Bentham and Whittaker classification under cryptogamy as a division. And in Whittaker's classification, under kingdom Plantae, it is one of the proof. This is the Bryophytes in Whittaker classification. Those are chlorophyllous. They don't have vasculature, that's why atracheophytic. First archegoniates, because the female sex organ is the archegonium, first time we are saying. And first time we are seeing the embryo here, because the zygote is undergoing mitosis. These are called as amphibians of the plant kingdom because they require water for successful growth of the gametophyte and for fertilization. These are the first land plants but not true land plants, remember. What is the dominant stage of the life cycle of bryophytes, gametophyte? How is this gametophyte? Green, photosynthetic and autotroph, means independent. What is the shape? How is this? The gametophyte. It may be thalloid in the case of Rixia and Markensia. It is foliose in the case of Porella. And it is having root-like rhizoids, stem-like colloid, leaf-like fillets in the case of Filaria or mosses. The sex organs are always multicellular. Those are present on the gametophyte only. Those are jacketed. Those are starved. The male sex organ is antheridium. Female sex organ is archegonium. So in the next video, we are going to learn about the structure of the antheridium, structure of the archegonium, how the male gametes are released from the antheridium, and what are the structures present inside the archegonium, and how the fertilization is taking place. After that, what is the result? Means the formation of the sporophyte we will going to see in the next video. Bye.